How was I going to be a comedian without a voice? You need the voice to do comedy. No voice, no comedy, nothing I can do. I was stressed. It was over. Then I thought, no, you know what, Trevor? It's never over. You commit. You believe. Maybe you'll be the comedian without the voice. Yes. Oh yeah, you laugh at me, you laugh. But look at Oscar Pistorius. Huh? Look at him. Yes, no legs. No legs. But he didn't let that stop him from becoming a killer. No. Yeah. Because you can say what you want about him, but he truly made us see those people as equals, didn't he? Yeah. Before that, you're like paraplegic. I mean, they're the same, but not really the same. But I mean, they're the same, but not really. Now you're like, no, they're the same. Hey, they're the same. Yeah, they're the same. Yes. Before that, now anything's possible. Yeah, you'd be like, who kicked this dog? I think it was that guy. Yeah, but he doesn't have legs. Hey, you never know with these ones, my man. They showed us things, eh?
And so the best and worst experience I had learning American happened to me when I first moved to the US. I lived in California, in Pasadena, when I first came to the United States, right? And the reason I lived in Pasadena is because that's where I knew my first American friend, a guy by the name of David Maya. He came to South Africa to film a documentary. We became the best of friends. And one day we were hanging out in Dave's apartment. And Dave's chilling on his beanbag. And he looks over at me and he's like, Trevor, dude, I don't know about you right now, but I'm starving. I said, I think you mean you're hungry, Dave. I said, what? I said, doesn't matter. What do you want to eat? So you know what I'm craving right now, man? I'm craving tacos. I was like, oh, that sounds like fun. Let's do it, man. Let's go to tacos. What? So isn't that the restaurant you're craving? Tacos? Are you being serious right now? You've never had tacos? I said, no, I don't know what tacos is. You've never had tacos? My answer hasn't changed from now, Dave. No. I've never had tacos. You've never had tacos? And by the way, I hate it when people do that. You know when people ask you the same question over and over again because they can't believe you haven't had the exact same life experience? You know that thing people do? Like with everything, they'll be like, oh my God, have you heard the new Beyonce? No, I have. You haven't heard the new Beyonce? No, I have. You haven't heard the new Beyonce? Oh no, now I have. No, I'd never had tacos, right? I'd never had tacos because in South Africa, we don't really have Mexican food, okay? We don't have Mexican food because we don't have Mexicans. They never came over. It's not my fault. Dave was personally offended. I'll never forget, he jumped up and he was like, dude, I cannot believe you've been in America all this time and you've never had tacos? I said, Dave, why is it such a big deal? He's like, because, Trevor, nothing says America like tacos. I said, really? Nothing says America like Mexican food? And you know what's funny is I feel like in that moment, I feel like Dave was being profound. He didn't even realize it, but that was a profound little nugget that he had just espoused. Nothing says America like tacos. I've had the privilege of traveling everywhere in this beautiful country. I've been to places like Erie, Pennsylvania, El Paso, Texas, Honolulu, Hawaii, you know. I've been everywhere, and one thing I've learned across the board in America is that Americans love tacos. Everywhere you go, Americans love tacos. Love tacos. Even people you wouldn't expect. I was watching the news one day, and there was a guy at a rally, right? And they were asking him about immigration and families being separated, etc. And this guy, like, regardless of his politics, like, he was being really mean and xenophobic and racist, you know, just acting real presidential. And the journalist asked him about children, and he just went straight, and he was like, boy, I'll tell you what, I don't give a damn about any of these goddamn Mexicans, you heard? They came over here, they ain't supposed to be here, boy. Woo! It's our country now, you heard? That's right, boy, go back to where you came from. Woo! These Mexicans ain't done nothing good, they ain't brought nothing good to America, we don't need y'all. Come on, Bubba, it's Taco Tuesdays. Get out of here, but leave the recipes. I feel like there should be a rule in America. They should say, you can hate immigrants all you want, but if you do, you don't get to eat their food. Yeah? That's a fair exchange for me. You hate immigrants, no immigrant food. And when I say no immigrant food, I mean no immigrant food, nothing. No Mexican food, no Caribbean food, no Dominican food, no Asian food, nothing. Only potatoes. And I'm not even saying like flavored potatoes, I'm just saying plain potatoes. No spice. Because no immigrants, no spice. Don't ever forget that. Both figuratively and literally, no spice. And I know some people would take that. I know. I know there's some people right now who'd be like, well, you know what, Trevor, take your immigrants, take your spice, and get the hell out of here. You say that now. Because you've never lived a life without spice. But don't ever forget, a life without spice was so hard, that it made white people sail around the world to find it. And like, this wasn't regular sailing. This wasn't like a Disney cruise. These people sailed at a time when they believed if you went that way, you would fall off the edge of the earth and die. And still, some man out there was eating some white lady's cooking, and he was like, I can't do this shit anymore. I'm sailing that way. But what if you die? At least it's exciting.
Sorry, I know this is weird. This is my tea. I know it looks like a magic lamp, but it's not. It's my tea. I have to drink this as much as possible. So, it's true. This is sort of like my medicine. I have to drink it. Why? Because I lost my voice. But it wasn't like Weekend Lose Your Voice. It wasn't like, oh, what a great party. I lost the voice. No. Voice totally gone. What happened was, I was doing shows in New York, right? A whole lot of performances. And then one day, in the middle of a show, my voice disappeared. Out of nowhere. I was talking, and then, escom. Now, at first I thought, okay, it's just a small thing. It's a small thing. It'll go away. But it didn't. It got worse every day. Every day, my voice got worse and worse. Finally, I ended in New York. I was coming back to South Africa through London. So while I was in London, I met a doctor there. Horrible doctor. Because his advice was, maybe you should just keep quiet, Trevor. Yeah? Maybe you should keep quiet. Keep quiet for a few days. And thereafter, what we should do is speak in a confidential voice. Yes? Speak in a confidential voice. That's what he told me to do, speak in a confidential voice. A confidential voice is basically you speaking very softly, very hum. So basically everywhere you go, you talk like this. You know what I mean? This is what you've got to do. Basically like white people in the office, you know, you just got to find the guys. You're not gonna, what's that? No, nothing, we good. Yeah, see you guys at the bra. No one does, guys. That's a confidential voice. Now the problem with a confidential voice is that you have to lean in when you speak to people, right? And then two things happen. One, I don't know why, but if you speak softly or if you whisper, people will whisper back to you. I don't know why this happens. I went into a shop. I was trying to buy a computer. This guy comes and says, hey, sir, how you doing? You good, man? Are you good? It's like, yes, I just need to buy some computers, please. You looking at some of those laptops over there? I said, yeah, just some of the MacBooks. Said, yeah, well, over here we got a great range of computers. And what are you doing? Why are you whispering? I'm not whispering. I don't know what you mean. You whispering, why? It's like I'm injured and now you're limping. What the hell is going on here? The second weird thing that happened was, because I was speaking like this, some people thought I was trying to have sex with them. Yeah, it was weird for me at first, and then I realized this actually was happening. The worst incident was when I was visiting friends of mine in Ennerdale, right? And I went to the Chicken Licken with my boys. We're hanging out. It's a normal day. We're just getting food, you know. We walk up to the counter, the woman's there. She's like, welcome to Chicken Licken, sir. Can I take your order, please? I said, hi. I would like 4 pieces of chicken, please. She's like, you want some chicken? I'm gonna give you the breasts and the thighs. Now she's chasing me down the street. Do you know how scared I was? Running away, holding my chicken, screaming for help in a confidential voice. Help me, help me, help me. So this clearly didn't help. I come back to South Africa, and I meet a doctor here, a voice doctor, who happens to be one of the best in the world. And he does an exam on my voice, finds exactly what I have, hemorrhagic polyp, and he says we have to go in for surgery, which stresses me out. I go, what? We've got to go in for the surgery? He says, yeah, Trevor, that's not helping. Just stop doing that. So what do you mean? The doctor says, I don't want to have sex with you, so please stop doing that. We're going in for surgery. Surgery. You know, surgery? How scared I was now? Surgery. Was stress. The worst thing about the surgery was the process around the surgery. I wasn't allowed to speak for the week before the surgery. And then after surgery, completely silent for 1 month. Right? Yeah, 1 month. No speaking, no whispering, no humming, no coughing or even sneezing. Nothing. You make no sound, otherwise you'll damage the voice after surgery. Yeah. Which seems easy for the first few days, because you think it's fun. You're like, oh, I'll just keep quiet. I'll just be a mime. Then it gets boring, and then it gets difficult. Because then you start meeting people that know you, and they want to have conversations. Fans in the streets, friendly people, you know. White people were the best to meet, I won't lie. Because white people are just like, they're impatient. I like that, you know. Yeah. White people have no time for anything. I've seen this. White people don't like to wait. They're always in a hurry, always something to do. They just come up to me, they're like, hey, Trevor Noah, right? The comedian. Oh, what, you're not talking? Oh, no voice. All right, cheers, eh? Bye. Gone. Out of my life. No stress. I loved it. I loved it. It's great for me. Not so great for white people, though. That's why they pay so much in traffic fines. Yes. No, it's true. If you guys were just more patient, you wouldn't pay half as much, eh? Yeah. Because black people hardly pay anything. Hardly anything at all. Black people get to the traffic thing. You just relax the situation. That's what you do. You just relax everything. You just get there. You know, guy will come to your window. Baba, outkogang seat belt. And you're like, seat belt. Yeah, no seat belt. Hey, seat belt. Yeah, let's license one. License. Hey, ndoda, let's license wena. I'm bet you license. Seat belt, license. I'm bet you license, seat belt. Hey, wena, I'm bet you license. Eish, hamba ke, hamba. Just relax it. I've seen white people at roadblocks. They have no patience. They get angrier at the metro cop. They get so angry, it's like he did something wrong. You see them. They get stopped there. So they say, hey, you were speeding. Oh, bloody hell, man. You guys are everywhere. Nobody can drive anymore in this place, man. Yes, like you guys, every bush, I don't know if it's a bush or a metro cop. What the hell is going on here, man? Yes, like you guys, bloody hell. They should start calling you the flora and fauna police, man. What the hell? Guys in the bloody boat. What are you going to do? Are you going to give me a ticket or something? No, I was just saying, yeah, bloody hell. I mean, just give me the bloody ticket. Just give it to, okay, you want the ticket? I'll give you a ticket now. Give you the damn ticket. Yeah, just give me the bloody ticket. Yeah, I'm going to, and your indicator's not working. 5,000. Just bring it down. Just relax. Just be a bit patient. White people have no patience. None. The complete opposite end of the spectrum, and the people I dreaded meeting when I had no voice, was Indians. No. Indians are the worst human beings you will ever meet if you're trying to have short conversations. Because I don't know what it is about Indians, but they're the most inquisitive people you will ever come across in your life. Question after question after question after. It's just like a thing in their culture. They've just got to ask questions. Questions. That's why there's no Indian GPS. You wouldn't get anywhere. You would not get anywhere. You'd be fighting with your car. Take me to Woolworths, please. Why you want to go to Woolworths here, boss? Just take me to Woolworths, damn it. Questions and questions. I met a group of Indian guys one day. It was a Saturday morning. These guys see me. They're very cool, you know. The guy's like, hey, Trevor Noah. Trevor Noah. Hey, what kind, brah? How you doing, man? Check this out, Fazil. Hey, Fazil, you know this, brah? Yeah, the comedian there. Hey, this, we got all your DVDs there, Trevor. Yeah, we bought them at Fordsburg, man. Hey, man. Hey, brah, you tops, man. You tops, brah. Hey, you killing the charos there, man. Killing us there, brah. When you doing another show, man? What, you're not talking now? You lost your voice. What happened? Hey guys, thanks for watching. Make sure to subscribe to my channel so you can win cool prizes. And by prizes, I mean surprise. There's no prizes. It's a free YouTube video, you greedy. Just click the video, man. Why you want free things on free things? I would have never learned about charming racism had I not come to this beautiful country. Yeah. Probably something that changed my life forever. Charming racism. Classic American charming racism. I never knew there was such a thing growing up. And I thought I knew all about racism. I always, coming from the home of some of the best racism in the world, no, and I don't mean to brag, but South Africa is by far, like we've got top quality racism out there. Like, it's handcrafted. You don't get racism like that anymore. Like, I've seen racism all over the world. To be honest, the standards have dropped. It's not what it used to be. Like, I'm talking about quality racism. Now it's cheap and mass-produced, probably made in China now. I'm talking about real racism. I discovered charming racism in a place called Lexington, Kentucky. I don't know if you've ever been, but you really need to go. It's a beautiful place. Old school, charming racism with a smile and the tip of a hat. Everyone in Lexington had this vibe, the smile, the charm, the drawl. Oh, the southern drawl, I love it so much. They would speak out there. The grammar's horrible, but it's still beautiful. No, because the sentences don't really make sense. They'd be like, y'all ain't never gonna see none of them out. And it's like, that's not English. Your autocorrect is broken. I don't know what that is, but it's beautiful. In fact, when they speak really fast, sometimes it sounds like someone's playing a banjo inside their mouths. That's what it sounds like to me. I asked two men for directions, and they started arguing. It was the most beautiful sound I've ever heard in my life. The guy was like, where are you going, boy? I said, I'm going to the theater. Can you direct me? He said, oh, you're going to get on the way on the road. Maybe they don't see long down that way. And the friend was like, no, they ain't getting long way down by man. They don't get no same. Like, they never know going down by no day. They don't get no me, but they ain't going man on again no be. It was almost. It sounded like someone started a Mumford & Sons concert in their mouth. Because 1 minute they were talking, and then they got into it, and the guy was like, "They don't get on why no say like, "Better on the game on me, better on get on the game on, better on why, but get on the man all day, bound it along me, how little on me, gotta lean on the guy don't they, gotta lean no, feel no, I bet get on the warning, never gonna take that way, gotta lean both fine and then on the game, no play, get on the game that way." Nigger. The reason I'll never forget Lexington, though, is because I met a woman out there. A gorgeous, gorgeous woman. I'll never forget her till the day I die. She walks into the lobby of the theater where I was standing with some friends, and she was absolutely stunning. A classic Southern belle. She had long, big blonde hair, giant boobs. And she strutted herself into the lobby, pushing people out the way. She made her way straight for me, came to me, pointed me in the face, and she was like, "Excuse me, baby. Excuse me, honey. May I chat to you for a moment, please?" I said, "Yes, of course. Hi, how are you? How are you, man?" She said, "Honey, I just want to let you know that you are by far the funniest and handsomest nigger I done ever seen." And I was like, "What?" I was so shocked. Because isn't it most handsome, not handsomest?
Every day, we have no clue. There could be some guy every single day at the Gautrain with a bomb. ISIS has sent him on a mission to blow us up. We've never heard about it because he's never succeeded. Every day the guy's there, leaving his backpack, running out of the station, tries to blow it up. Where is the backpack? Where is the backpack? What happened? Have you, where is the backpack? Goes back home, spends a few weeks building another bomb, puts it in his backpack, gets back to the Gautrain station, puts the bag there, runs out. Turns around, there's nothing there. I don't understand. I heard an explosion. What happened? Excuse me. What happened?
What do you mean what happened?
I heard the explosion, but there was, it's not here.
No. Somebody was with the ATM. They were bombing an ATM.
Yes, but where is my backpack?
I don't know. Where did you leave it?
It was here.
Yeah, no, my man. Sorry, eh? Maybe you can go to the police station.
I'm going to go to the police station. This poor guy is losing his mind. He's never experienced this before. He's never had his bomb stolen. He's in South Africa. Things have changed. There he is, walking into the police station at night. Police sitting around. There's a constable writing statements, dealing with his last customer.
Yeah, so you say, my man, drunk drive. You can't just drunk drive here, eh? You can't just drunk drive here, okay? Do you hear me?
Yeah, bro, I got you. Can I go?
You can't go anywhere, my man. You must phone someone to come and fetch you. You're drunk, man. Just sit here. I'm not finished with you, okay? I'm not finished.
Yeah, okay, bro.
Do you need water?
No, I'm fine.
Hey, no, just drink some water there. Drink some, don't do your things here. Next. Come, Baba, next. You're next.
Hello. Good evening. How are you, sir?
I'm good, sir. How are you?
I'm not doing good. I would like to report a crime, please.
Okay, reporting a crime. What happened, sir?
My backpack, it was stolen.
Your backpack was stolen?
Yes, that is correct.
Okay, so you want to report the stolen backpack, yes?
Yes, that is correct.
Okay. Cynthia, you guys for me stolen goods? Come on, guy. Okay, come on. Okay, yeah, pinky, ne? Pinky form. Okay, sir, stolen goods. Just one question. Do you have insurance?
No, I don't have insurance.
Yeah, first mistake, that one.
You know, I love how police do that in South Africa. They ask you, do you have insurance? And they almost ask it like they're saying, do you have insurance? Like they're going to be like, so what I'm saying is, must I look or you want a new one? I'm just asking. Outsurance is going to, or must I look for it for you? No, I don't have insurance.
Okay, no insurance. Okay, the goods that were stolen, it's your personal goods or it's company items?
I mean, technically it's for company, but I mean, it's for me. I guess it's for company.
Okay, company name?
ISIS.
Okay. Stolen goods. Okay, can you tell me what happened?
Yes, what happened was I hid my backpack and I put it down in the station, and then when I came back, the backpack it was gone.
Okay, backpack. Please, yeah, my man, you can't do that here. So you just left your bag and you walked away?
Yes, that is what I did.
No. You see, my friend, there's the first crime here, a crime of stupidity. You can't just do that here.
Yo, bro, you can't do that in this country. Yes, like. Can't leave anything lying around. Criminals everywhere, eh?
Yeah, says the drunk driver, yeah. So anyway, okay, the backpack stolen. So you want the backpack back?
No, well, to be honest, I just want to know what is happening. I've never experienced this.
Okay, you see, my friend, you can't just leave a backpack lying around. Eh? This is South Africa. On your country, can you just leave a backpack lying around? Where are you from?
I'm from Syria.
So can you just leave your backpack any place?
Well, to be honest, there is no place left.
Oh. Okay, yeah, no, here it's different, eh? Okay, so can you just tell me what are the contents on that backpack?
The things inside the backpack?
Yes, what is inside?
Oh, just some random things.
Yeah, so I must look for random things now. Eh? Who am I? Who am I? Eh? Am I the Pink Panther? Eh? I'm just going around, random. Is this your keys? Eh? Is this your underwears? Eh? Is this normal, man? You can't just say random. What's inside that backpack?
I have, there is a timer.
Okay, timer. Like an old man or a clock?
No, like a clock.
Okay, one clock. Anything else?
Yes, there is also some wires.
Okay, wires. With especially what kind?
No, many different colors. Red, blue, yellow.
Okay, multicolor wires. Anything else?
Yes, there is also some nitroglycerin.
Okay, nitroglycerin. I'm just gonna put Vaseline here. I get that one, I get attachment, all of them. So it's the same thing. Cynthia, Vaseline and glycerin, that's one, ne? Yeah, okay, Vaseline here. Okay, what else on the backpack? There is also a detonator. There is a detonator in detonator. A detonator. The wires. A bomb. You had a bomb on that bag. Yes, I have a bomb. A bomb. Yes, I have a bomb. So why you don't just say bomb? Now you're making me write an essay here. Look, now I'm finishing that paper. Busy writing. Hey, wire. Now I'm scratching here. Grise, what? Making me look like Bonang. I don't even know what I'm writing here. Man. I don't have time for this shenanigans, man. Just say it's a bomb, okay? Come on, man. We're getting to business here.
Yo, bro, business. That's what.
Hey, shut up, And also, when are your friends coming?
Yo, bro, I can't find them. I don't have a phone.
Cynthia, you can phone your how? Come on, begging. Yeah, what to phone at the Yeah, phone your friends. Tell them they must come and fetch you.
Oh, thanks, bro. What's the code there?
Cynthia, code ya, okay? Oh, 10-111. 10-111.
Oh, thanks, bro. Hold on. Hey, Josh, bro. Yo, bro, I need your help, Yo, I'm here at the police station, bro. Yo, they're holding me here.
Hey, we're not holding you. I'm not your girlfriend. Tell them you're arrested.
Yo, bro, they arrested me, bro. Yo, dude, for like nothing.
Nothing. Tell them, Josh, I'm a drunk driver. Not nothing here. Tell him, Josh, I'm a drunk driver. Tell him what you did here.
Yo, bro, stop shouting, come on. Yo, Josh, bro, yo, can you just come, please, bro? Just come and get. Yo, they're gonna let me go, bro. I'm just like, we'll give them like 200 rand or something, bro.
Yeah? What, we'll just give us what did you say?
Bro, I said I'll give you 200.
200? Are you trying to bribe me? Eh? Bribery, it's a crime. A crime. So now, drunk driving and bribery. So now it's 500.
Bro, you can't just raise the price like that.
No. Don't tell me what I can and cannot do.
Oh, jeez, man. You guys are corrupt. You're so bloody corrupt.
I'm corrupt by myself, nah? Who am I corrupt with by myself? Eh? Am I taking the money, putting the money on my own pocket? Eh? Pocket to pocket. Who's bribing me? Eh? Oh, please, don't come here with your self-righteous. Please. Oh, you're corrupt. Don't play games. We're on the same pot, my friend. Eh? Your water is your water. My stew is your stew. Taste that. Mwah, same thing. You're bribing me, but I'm corrupt. Even you. These people. Do you have white people there in Syria?
No, we don't really have them.
Yeah, you are lucky. You are so lucky. Hey, these ones.
Oh, bro, that's racist. You can't say that.
What do you mean it's racist? Racist why?
Racist why? You can't say he's lucky not to have white people, Don't be like that, bro. Come on, Come, don't do that.
Hey, when shut up, when.
Yo, even you, man. You shut up, lapo shapa hamba, when. Fucking lapo hamba ngena, when.
Yeah, you must practice, vele. Must practice your Zulu. Yes. This guy is coming. You know, this guys every week drunk driving. Same people every week. Okay, so we can just check here. My friend got a bag. We've reported it. I've got the case number. You give me a phone number. I can phone you. Okay, I can let you know if something if it comes up.
You don't want to phone the phone number?
No, I want to phone your phone number. I'm telling you.
No, you don't want to phone my phone number. I'm telling you.
No, I'm telling you. I'm phoning.
You can't phone. If you phone my phone number, something very bad can happen.
What does that mean?
It means something, the worst that can happen on a call.
Oh, you've got cell C. Yeah, okay. I'll send you an SMS then if I find it. Just take this case number and listen, my friend. On this country, you can't just leave things lying around, Can't just leave things lying around. If something is valuable, you must keep it on your person, okay?
Are you saying what I think you are saying?
Yes. If it's valuable to you, you must keep it on your person.
But you understand this is going to kill me.
Even me, it kills me every day. I must carry my tablet, my phone, my keys, my remote, everything on me. This is South Africa. Must be vigilant here, okay? Must be safe.
Yo, bro, you gotta be safe out here. You gotta be super safe.
Yeah, listen to my friend here. You must be safe. Okay, you're good.
Oh, okay, my friend, I'm going to do what you said. Goodbye.
The guy leaves. For 2 weeks, he goes and makes himself a suicide vest, taking the advice of the policeman.
And then the big day comes. He's going to end it all. He walks back to the Gautrain station. As he turns the corner, he sees his goal. As he steps into the road, he's about to follow through, and then three guys jump out of nowhere and they're like, "Yeah, footsec, bring that jacket, bring that jacket. Hey, bring that jacket. What are you doing? We're robbing you, you stupid. Bring that jacket. Bring that jacket. No, no, you can't take it. This is bomb jacket. Yeah, we want a bomber jacket. Bring that jacket. Bring that jacket. Yeah, footsec, footsec. Gaan terug. Check."
It is pretty interesting how people tend to judge things. People tend to see things differently based on the area, and not just based on the area, based on where they grew up and their countries of origin. Talking about talking about the South African police. One thing I've noticed with African police, especially South African police, is they are very, very chill. You know, they take things differently. And what really makes them chill sometimes is the way people talk. The way people talk, the way they talk makes them very, very chill, and also makes it in such a way that you, the person that is being stopped or apprehended, you don't tend to feel how can I put it? You don't tend to feel scared of the person that is you don't tend to feel scared of the person that is how can I put it, that is apprehending you. And is it okay for cops to act that way? No, it is not okay for cops to act that way. Right? It's always nice for cops to be tough, because if cops just be chill all the time, we might not take them serious. You might not take them serious. So it's very, very very important for officers to be tough, because once they are tough, then you will take them seriously. And it's funny how the officer never knew what the girl was about. It's funny how the officer never knew what the guy was about, what his motives were, and what he was trying to do, you know. And I get it, it's always nice for officers to be pretty vigilant and be tough when it comes to people, especially people that um, have negative or bad intentions about the country, about the land, and also being very, very smart is another thing too that is good to take into consideration. Because as an officer, if you're not smart, you might people might do crazy things that it will fall upon you, and you will have to answer to your boss for it, and your boss will like, why didn't you catch that way ahead of time? Why didn't you do this? Why didn't you do that? So it's always good to be very, very smart. Don't let um people with bad or negative intentions influence you, and make you do things that you will have to report to your boss or regret later doing it. So it's always good to not allow evil intentions ruin the course of your day. You know, if you apprehend somebody and it's suspicious, call the person in question right away. You know, save lives and save a lot of a lot of things that a lot of things that might happen afterwards. So it's good to be cautious and also be smart, knowing fully well that people have bad intentions. So you shouldn't just let people do whatever they want to do or let them slide. You know, always see people based on the possibilities and the things that based on the possibilities and the things that they can do, you know. And is good in life is not judge a book by its cover, you know, because you might end up being racist. I don't wanna. And you don't wanna be that person, you know. You don't wanna be such a person ever. So it's always good to know how you apprehend, know how you treat people, and make sure that you do things with care and cautious. It is very, very important. I like the way Trevor Noah tells you a joke in such a way that you tend to put yourself in the joke and see yourself being part of the joke. It makes it very, 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 very nice. It's something that I wish I had such a talent like that. It would be really, really astonishingly great to have such a talent or skill like that. Anyway, thank you guys. I hope you guys enjoyed the video and shout out to the South African police. You should be very, very vigilant and smart when it comes to apprehending people. You know, don't trust people. Thank you.
That's why Indian people never play villains in movies. Have you noticed that? All the big movies, James Bond and Bourne Identity, you never have Indian villains. Ever, ever, ever. Just doesn't work out. Because Indian people don't have that vibe. They'll use other people, from the Asias and the Middle East and everything. They'll use Chinese and they'll use the Arabs and they love the Muslims now. But they'll never use Indian people. They just don't have the dangerous sound to them. It's always got to be the classic scene in the movie, It's got to be the United Nations gathered around a table. Then on the big screen comes that terrorist announcement. The assistant runs in. Sir, it's a message from the terrorist Boris. And they switch on the screen. Pew! And then Boris comes on. Hello, United Nations. It is I, Boris. Boris Kablechnikov. I have placed bombs all over the world in major city. And if you don't pay me $1 billion US, I will make world go kaboom. You've got 1 hour. That's Vidania. And they'd be like, oh, what are we gonna do? What are we gonna do? They'd be scrambling for the money. They'd be, oh, what are we gonna do? We'd never have an Indian guy doing that. Just wouldn't be the same. Assistant running into the room. Sir, it's the infamous terrorist, Rajesh. Let's switch on the big screen. Pew! And there he'd be. Is it on? Okay. Hello? Hello, UN. Hello, namaste, namaste. Namaste, how are you, uncle, auntie? Pleasure. My name is Rajesh, and I have placed bombs strategically all over the world. Now, if y'all don't pay me $1 billion US, I will proceed to make the entire world go kaboom. They'd be like, but Rajesh, we don't have money, Rajesh, we don't have money, it's the credit crunch. Okay, how much you got then?
Fascination with languages, your ability to pick up languages, you're always studying languages. What's it like to be in a country that has so many languages?
It's been great. I think what's been fun is realizing that a lot of people in India don't understand a lot of people in India when they speak Indian languages. So that's similar to South Africa. So I've enjoyed that. So what it does is it inspires you to then learn languages. You know, in many countries, because there's a dominant language and there is the idea of what the language is, if you don't speak it, you're an outlier. Mm-hmm. If you can't speak it, you're considered as not as smart or as inferior. And yet in India, everybody is always under the impression that there is another language that they need to learn. And I like that. I think everyone should have that idea. So, you know, that's just, I think, an added element. Maybe it even contributes to how people see the world of computing, cybersecurity, coding, etc. Because these are languages.
Right, that's true.
You're learning how to communicate, whether it's in the world of AI or machine learning. You're learning a language. You're learning how to speak to a computer and learning what the computer understands from you. You're learning what the program understands and how you need to communicate with it better. And so maybe that's part of why it's becoming such a powerhouse, is because there's an innate understanding of the idea that somebody else may speak a different language. It actually made me wonder what part of India or what part of the business you think India will begin to drive, because obviously for a long time, there's a part of America, you know, that has driven computing in the world.
Right.
And I wondered if, from your perspective, you've seen something that may be burgeoning in India where you go, I wouldn't be shocked if in 10, 20, whatever years, this part of where we see tech will almost be driven by India.
One of the really interesting things that I think has happened here is the creation of this so-called India stack, India tech stack. And there are certain parts of technology, things like payment systems, things like healthcare, that in many countries, I don't think governments really want to entrust to the private sector, especially, say, governments in Europe, some governments around the Pacific. And India has created this with open source code in a way that makes it, as they call it, a digital public good. And it won't surprise me if that spreads. They've made it work at a scale that I don't think anybody previously had even dared to imagine. both in the percentage of people who are using it and in the number of people, literally hundreds of millions of people. So having conquered that here, I think that will move around the world. And I don't know that it'll reach everywhere. I don't think we'll see it in the United States. I don't think we'll see it in countries that are really comfortable with, say, private sector-based healthcare.
Right.
But if you want your healthcare to be provided by the public sector, then maybe you want the data to be provided by the public sector in that way as well.
Do you guys have any questions?
Any thoughts on Jon Stewart coming back to that's the greatest thing ever. Are you kidding me? That's like, it's like Jordan is, that's like one of the wild, I remember talking to friends about this. I was like, I wonder if John would ever, and it's like, yeah, but you know, John was, and he was like gone for so long. And I was like, will Jon Stewart come back? And then when they said it, I was like, of course. And in the election, you know what it's like? It's like, I love Marvel movies. Like, well, not the new ones, but like there was a bunch, no, when they were still like really good. You know what I mean? And this scene feels like, you know that moment where you don't know that a hero is going to jump into another movie? That's what it sort of feels like. It's sort of like Thor's hammer, you know, in that scene when they're all like fighting, what's his name again? Ring guy. Thanos, thank you. Yeah, Thanos. You know, and you know that scene with the hammer, that's what it felt like John coming back. And he's smart to do once a week. John and I always spoke about this. And like the hardest thing about doing The Daily Show is the fact that it's daily. It really is. It's the hardest thing about it. And John and I would always talk and we'd be like, man, if only there was a way you could just do like a day of the show. And then like now, I literally messaged him and then I was like, you son of a b****, you figured it out! You figured it out! God it! Godspeed, Jon Stewart! When I came to New York for the first time, he said to me, he's like, come hang out at the show with me. And so I went to hang out with him. And we had so much fun just bantering. I wasn't supposed to be on the show, by the way. We had so much fun bantering that John was like, come on the show. He's like, let's do something on the show. And I was like, oh, I don't know. And he's like, no, let's do something. We'll make it fun. And we did. We made it fun. We had a good time. And then I left. I went back to South Africa. Then I came back. Another time, he's like, let's do it again. And I was like, all right, let's do it again. We did it again. And then I left. I went back to South Africa. Then I came back. And he's like, let's do it again. And then we did it again. And I was like, oh, this is so much fun. And then he's like, okay, I'm leaving. He's like, I'm leaving. And he's like, maybe you should do it. And I was like, what? I felt like Charlie and the Chocolate Factory. It was like the weirdest thing ever. I just came for a tour. I just wanted some of the Wonka bars. And then the next thing, I'm like managing the Oompa Loompas. I'm like, I don't know how this works. This is crazy. So we talked about it a lot, you know? Like I call him my Jewish Yoda. That's what like John is. Yeah, because he like guides me and he's like really smart and everything. And so we always talked about like, you know, how hard it is to do something like this. And as you get older, you want to spend more time with your family, et cetera, et cetera, et cetera. And then, yeah. And then when I heard this, I was like, yes. And the worst thing is I knew, but then you can't say to the people, you know? So now you're walking around like, mm-hmm. There's nothing worse than having a secret that's cool, but you can't say anything because it's still, and then, you know? So I was just like looking at people like, oh. And they're like, what? I'm like, oh, you don't even know. You don't even know. So you're originally from Austin. Okay. All right, so what would you suggest? What's your name, man? Laurel. Laurel? Pleasure to meet you, Laurel. So you're from Austin. Where in Austin are you from? South Austin. I like how you just do, I've never been to a place where people do that, by the way. Yeah, you guys just have like compass directions. So if I were in New York and I said to somebody in the audience, where are you from? They'd be like, oh, I'm from New Jersey. I'm from Long Island. I'm from Queens. I'm from Brooklyn. I'm from, here, people are just like, South. I'm sorry, relative to where we are now, or what do you mean? I'm from South. It's like, you know, we have names for places now. You don't have to have that old time mentality anymore. People act like they're still on horse and carriage. What part of town do you live in, partner? I live south. Literally, it's just like, and I've learned there's inflections to them. So people be like, south, they say it like that. And then like east, people draw it out. They'd be like, oh, you're in east? And then I'm like, I don't know what happens in east, but I don't think I like it. Okay, so what would you recommend, Laurel from South? What am I trying to do? Something interesting, something that I couldn't do anywhere else other than Austin. Something to see, something to experience. What would you recommend? Barton Springs. Okay. What is Barton Springs? It's a natural spring. Ooh, I like that. Yes, as opposed to unnatural springs. I wonder what that would be. Right? It's like a toxic waste dump. I don't know where the water comes from, but it's great. It really is. Plus, this third arm is handy for washing my back. So it's a natural spring. And do people still go into it? Yeah, you go in. Clothed or unclothed? You wear a bathing suit. Okay, okay, typically. So some people do not. I like the two of you. Like, I love this because you are telling me all the information and then you've got two people next to you and they're just doing hand signs. So I was like, clothed or unclothed? And he was like, and then I was like, do they do so? And then she was like, okay. Okay, so it depends on, all right. Does it depend on the day? Are there like more nude people on certain days, or it just depends on me? Like me as Trevor, like if I'm there, then it changes? Oh, just as a person. Oh, I thought you were like, Trevor, you have the power. Oh, that would have been exciting. I would have been there tomorrow like, hey, take that off. Laurel says so. Okay, I'm gonna Barton Springs. I will do that. Is it open every day? Do you pay to go into it, or is it just like a, you do, you pay, and then, if I say I'm from Austin, I'll get in cheaper. Okay. I like how confident you just said that. So you're like, just say you're from Austin, get in cheaper. I think something would give me away, sir. Something would give, they'd be like, you're from Austin? I'd be like, yes. Can you not tell by my accent? They'd be like, what part of Austin are you from? I'd be like, very south. Very, very south. Oh, that's fun. I like that suggestion, Laurel. All right. So you're originally from here. Who's this gentleman next to you?
This is my boyfriend, Benjamin.
This is your boyfriend, Benjamin. Hey, how you doing, boyfriend, Benjamin? You doing good? Yeah. How long have you two been together? About 9 years. Ooh, I like that. You still got like that cozy thing. You've got your bodies mirroring each other. You both got your legs at the same angle, smiling, having fun. Oh, this is good. This is good. Where are you from originally, Benjamin?
Kingsville, Texas.
Kingsville, Texas. Oh, you got a fan. One fan. Why did you want to live in Austin, Texas? What was it about Austin, Texas that Kingsville didn't give you? Every thing. The way he said that was amazing. He's like, everything. Trevor, they got everything out here. They got water, they got lights, they got electricity, they got cars. Okay, well, good for you. Good for you. Congratulations. When's your anniversary coming up? It's 9 years. When does it become 10? Wait, why are you choosing it? That was fascinating. I said, when does it come? You were both like, Like, when do we want it to be 10 years? Like, that was a weird... You were so I said, how long have you been together? You were both like, 9 years. And then I said, when is the 10th? And you were like, Is there gonna be a 10? How does 10 work? What is that? What was that delay? You don't really know? What do you mean you don't really know? You don't really know when 10 comes? What?
We're never quite sure upon the date.
Oh, you're never sure about the date. Okay, I understand. Oh, I thought you were just like, we're not sure in general. Okay, I was like, this is more conversation for therapy than comedy. Okay, you're not sure about, but is there a month that you celebrate? December. So 10 years would be December. Oh, that's, so you just got to 9. Okay, congrats. Do you have anything planned for, like, is there a way you celebrate the anniversary that isn't on a specific day? I mean, that is a lot of fun, because like, you can never forget it. That is cool. Like any day in December, you can just turn around and be like, happy anniversary. That's a pretty cool way to do it, actually, you know? You've got 31 days, Benjamin. 31 days, that's a good like hit rate. You know what I mean? And there's days that remind you as well. Like when you see Santa, you're like, oh, Laurel. Hey, honey,
Next one's gonna be?
Next one's gonna be butt stuff.
Butt stuff? Oh man, I love how you said that with the biggest grin on your face. You were like, the next one's gonna be butt stuff. Butt stuff. Oh, that's cool, Benjamin. I like how excited you are for that, Benjamin. You really are. So Laurel's just gonna be there butt stuffing you. You'll be like,
who is the most beautiful race in South Africa? That's what they were voting about. Who is the most beautiful race in South Africa? Voting results came out. White people won the vote. It's Cape Town. What was more interesting was the dynamic of the voting. Because what happened was the white people voted for themselves. Yeah? The black people also voted for themselves. Colored people voted for themselves, but then half of them voted for white people. No, not half of them. There's no joke there. Just move on. Not half, like just half, like the number. Not, yeah, go away, Rena, go away. You brought your own jokes to the show. Go away. And that's how white people won. Yeah. Now, I've got two problems with this competition. First of all, it's a tiny bit Nazi-ish. The most beautiful race. Really? Man, it's a slippery slope. You got to be careful. What's next? Huh? The least needed race? Huh? You got to be careful. And the second problem I have with this is the conclusion itself. How could anyone make such a decision? There's no such thing as the most beautiful race. All women of every race can be beautiful. There's no such thing as the most beautiful race. Because facially, every woman has different features. You can be beautiful no matter what race you are. Yeah, women all can have beautiful faces. Women can all have beautiful boobs. That's just the standard thing, you know. All women of every race can be beautiful. Yeah. And I know some of you are sitting there now going, oh, Trevor, yeah, but I've never seen a beautiful Aborigine. Yeah, but you know what you say? You say yet. That's what you say. Yet. Because you haven't seen all of them, right? And plus, it's not always about looks. Yeah. Maybe Aborigine women do special things. Yes, maybe they'll just like jump on top of you and just be like, bow, wow, 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 wow. And you're like, oh yeah, oh yeah. You don't know. But all women of every race can be beautiful. There's just differences amongst them. That's why I feel sorry for people that don't go out there and explore, you know? You know how many people are out there that can't find someone of another race attractive? I feel so sad for them. I've got friends like that. Can't find other races attractive, black and white. My friend Barry always busts himself. He always says the weirdest things. He used to be like, Trev, bro, I saw Beyonce at the MTV Awards last night, eh? Did you see it? Yeah, I saw it. Bro, she's hot, eh? Like, yeah, she's hot. Like, yeah, bro, like if there was one that I'd do it with, eh? One what? Singer, bro. One singer. Yeah, one singer, bro. Oh. Why would you not want to explore? Oh, so many options out there. So many different things you get, you know? I just don't understand the white, the most beautiful. I mean, I can see where you'd be coming from, maybe, you know, because white girls, stunning legs. I've always said this. White women have the most beautiful legs in the world. Perfect legs. You know, it's got the right shape and got like the muscles and the thing. You see it, and then their calf just stands where it should, and it's just, you know, oh, it looks like a transformer. It's just, you know, oh, just, and they got their legs. Have you seen them when they walk in their heels? Just, oh, they've got that thing, and you're just like, what? I was in a pizza place the other day at midnight after a show, and this woman came in, and her legs shut the place down. Everybody, people were chewing quietly. She went to the counter. We didn't even see her face. We just saw her legs. She stood there at the counter. All of us are looking. She was so, just the legs alone was stunning. Stunning. I didn't even see who she was. I mean, she could have turned around and been a man and still like, yeah, I would have been like, oh, okay. Super hot. White women have the most beautiful legs, stunning legs, and they've got great looking hair. Great looking, but looking hair. That's why looking, not great hair, because their hair falls out like too much for me. It's just like their hair sheds. I don't know what it is about white women, but your hair is always shedding. It's just falling. I don't know what you did to your hair, but it clearly hates you because it's always trying to leave your scalp. The hair. No, white women shed like all the time. You don't date a white woman. You date a white woman in a lint roller because that stuff is everywhere. It's on your clothes, it's on the floor, it's just like in the sink, in the basin, on the shower, it's just in your bed. If you have a white woman, the worst thing in the morning, it looks like you were wrestling a Labrador at night. It's just like fluffy, just hair everywhere. Man. It's too much sometimes, too much. And it goes in their mouth and they're going to talk and the hair's in your mouth. How are you going to have hair in your mouth? Why you just move the hair and you're not saying, no, there's hair in your mouth. Don't say nothing. Hair everywhere. Whereas Indian women, you don't have that problem with them. No, Indian women, their hair, perfect hair. They're just as beautiful as white women, but then they don't have the hair problem. No, they don't. That's where they got one up. Yeah, because Indian women have strong hair, sexy hair. It's black and it's silky and super strong. You just grab it and have you seen it? Oh, it's just like, just grab it like a chariot. Take me to India. Indian women have amazing hair. It's the best hair in the world. You know it's the best hair because even black women wear it. That's when you know your hair is great. When you get other people to wear it. And it looks just as good on black women. It's just as silky, just as straight, just not as strong though. You can't be... Don't touch, yeah? Don't touch. It's just now you're there, the chariot, the steering wheel will come off. Romance gone. Indian women are stunning. They're beautiful. They've got beautiful features. Look at the Miss Universe competition. There's always an Indian woman in the top 10. Always Miss India, huh? You even look at Miss America right now. Right now, Miss America is an Indian woman. That's when you know you're hot. When you're winning other countries' competitions. Stunning, next level, beautiful Indian woman. Everything about them. Until you get here, and then... I don't know what happened because, hey, it's tough here, eh? Because Indian girls get skinny. Like, they got like these, super skinny, and they got big knees, and, look like a brown flamingo. It's just like, you're like, no, man, how do you... Because they're so hot, but then the legs, looks like a long distance runner or something. It's like Miss Universe and then Haile Selassie. It's just, wow. Oh man, why? It's not my cup of biryani, man. It's just, it's balanced, but they're still beautiful. All women can be beautiful. Oh, there's no most beautiful. I mean, you look at colored women. Are you kidding me? Colored women? What? Colored women are beautiful. Beautiful and dangerous. Colored women are like blood diamonds. You want them, but you might not get out alive, eh? Because they've got something they've got the right mix, the right features. They just got that thing. Oh! And you know what I love about colored women? It's the fact that they're faithful. They are so faithful to their men. When they say till death do us part, they mean it. But it's your death. Because you don't leave a colored woman. You be like, I'm leaving you. You leaving this earth? Ooh, Yana. So there's a balance. But still beautiful. All women can be beautiful. Black woman. I'm willing to bet South Africa has by far the most beautiful black woman in the world. In the world. Stunners, great bodies, great vibe. They know how to dance. They've got culture about them. They're beautiful. Yeah, they might not love their hair, but they make up for it in other places. Gerard, have you ever, Never dabbled in the quota system, Never. Because you see, Gerard, there's something that a black woman will give you that no other woman can. No other woman. And that's ass. But I mean ass, Gerard. Not just, I mean ass. Black women have ass. Beautiful ass. Life-changing ass. No other race has that. None. Indian women don't have ass. No. Colored women will have a bit here and there. White women have got flat asses. Just like There's nothing there. It just goes flat. Some of them, it's even worse. It goes in. Have you seen that? What the hell is that? It's like anti-ass. It goes the other way. Looks like the Apple logo. What the hell happened there? And then they insist on wearing those costumes, and they'll be at the beach walking around. Hey boys, hi boys, ha. And then the costume, they turn around, but then it's just hanging because there's nothing to hold on to. You see the costume is panicking like, there's no support structure. The costume just hangs. And then they come out the water, and then the beach sand gets caught on the costume. Have you seen that? Yeah, and then it looks like they shat themselves. Hi boys, ha. You're like, lo muntu skakele, man. One ass, man. You know, the legs, but have something. White women just don't have ass. Well, not all white women. I must qualify this. Not all white women, because Afrikaans girls, hello. Those Lizzles and Marikis. Yeah, I've seen some ass on Afrikaans girls. Like proper, like almost black ass, basically. It's so ironic. I think God did it on purpose, just to punish their dads for apartheid. Just like, bah! This will bring you together. Stunners. But there's nothing like black ass, real black ass. And I know a lot of guys are scared, Gerard. I know a lot of guys. A lot of guys are like, oh, but you know what, Trev, I want a black woman, but brew that ass sometimes. Like, it's just very like, I mean, like, how do you handle it, How do you handle it? And that's the thing. You don't handle it. It handles you. Yeah, just get in there. Let it do its thing, like autopilot. So just, And some guys go, yeah, but you know what my problem is? It's just too big for me, It's just, no. There's a difference between big and black. You got to understand that. Black is about shape. Yeah. There's a big difference. People don't get it. Because like white girls, a lot of them will have those sad asses. Just like, oh. Whereas black girls, they fill the underwear out. See it, stretch the fabric, make it smile. It's all about the shape. I don't like big. I won't lie. I like medium to small, That's me. Medium to small and firm, but not too firm. Sometimes it gets too firm, it's scary, Yeah, it'll hurt you. You spank it, it'll spank you right back. Just getting like, pow, pow, whoo. Whoo. That's me, though. Oh. Some guys like it big, and I know why, because it's fun. It's fun, it's got a rhythm, it's juicy, You can get lost in that. Oh, yeah, I've seen that. You just give it a spank, you see that little wave that goes to the other side. Ooh. If you're fast enough, you can catch the wave on the other side. Pa! 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 Oh! She'll be there like, 15, love. All women can be beautiful. Get that out of your mind. Explore a little.